Hi everybody. Today we're going to talk about cable management. I see a lot of YouTube posts talking about cable management, but I haven't actually seen a YouTuber actually go in and show how they do cable management. Yes, I've seen the gaff tape before. I've seen also how you wrap your cables, but I've never seen what do your cables look like when you're actually playing a set. What does it look like? How do you set up? And that's what we're going to go over today. We're going to go over my cable management system from beginning to end, how it started to how it looks now. Okay, don't laugh at me, but when I first started setting up my first couple of gigs, my cable management system was horrible. I just had cables all over the place. Look at this. I mean, it doesn't look attractive at all. And I decided, you know what? Maybe I should get a Facade. I can hide all these wires if I get a Facade. That's my Facade in the back corner with the blue tarp around it. Used it maybe one time, haven't used it again. I like how the turntables look, and I want people to see exactly what I'm playing with. So I said I have to do something with this system because it looks like a bird's nest almost. So I know I can't go out to gigs like this because although the music sounds good, the mix could be great, this is a distraction. So I said I have to do something different. So then I decided to tuck all the wires under the turntables. You can see them under the turntables a little bit, but when the client looks at it, it looks a lot cleaner, it looks much better. There's no distractions. You know, I'm not using gaff tape, it's carpet of course, but you know, you got a few wires here. Everything is tucked under the turntable. It looks clean, out of the way. However, when you come to this side, all the wires are hanging out. They're just dangling, and it's okay, it works because the client doesn't see it. That's one of the main goals. But for me, the other goal is to not have any hazards and to not have any accidents happen while I'm DJing. This looks like an accident waiting to happen. Maybe nothing may happen, maybe something will happen, you don't know. But when these wires are here, you're stepping back and forth, you're mixing, you don't want to pull anything, you don't want to have any accidents. So I said, okay, let me come up with something else because for me, this is not gonna work. It will work temporarily, however, I don't want to go gig after gig after gig looking at something like this. So after thinking about it, I decided to go on Amazon to see what I can find. And I found this simple box right here. It didn't cost that much, maybe $15 to $17, less than $20. And it's just made to hide cables. And this is to put a surge protector in, and so that way it doesn't look so, when you have it in the house, it doesn't look so bad. That's all this box is for. So I took this box and I stuffed all the cables inside of this box. The only thing I have coming out are 3 cables, 2 are speaker cables, and 1 is the power surge. And if you look inside the box, this is where everything is. This is where the mess is. It's all contained right here in the box. I don't have to use a Facade. It still looks great. I love how it looks. When I'm DJing, it adds to the set. I have some cables back here, but I can push them under the table actually. So that's not an issue. But there's no cables in the front, or the back actually. This is the back of the DJ booth. No cables in the back, and cables in the front. But let's push these under, and you can just kind of throw them under here. Anyways, they're not going to see them because when they're dancing on the dance floor or they're approaching you, this is what they see. This is what they see right here. So they're not going to see this mess that's behind here. All right, so I think this is a good cable management system. And as you see, although I have the phase, I still have my RCA cables from the turntables hooked up just in case that phase battery goes in the middle of the show. I can still play. There's no issues. The needles will still work. So I keep the phase in here along with the rest of the cables. Let me know what you think. If you got a better system, and you know, a lot of DJs, they use different things. They have controllers, but I love my turntables. These are the original turntables I've had since I started DJing. The only thing that's went out on them were the RCA cables. Other than that, they've been working perfectly. And so I said, why upgrade? This is my DJ set. The only thing I've upgraded was my mixer, and that's it. I've been DJing with these tables before there was even digital. It was vinyl. So if you don't have turntables, let me see what your cable management system looks like. Or if you have turntables, I want to see what your cable management system looks like. Maybe you have a better idea, but this is what I use. Thank you for tuning in to the end of the video. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think.